Let's go for a ride.
What's going on, guys? It's Marcus. This is my YouTube channel. It's called Muscles with Mark. I'm glad everybody can be here watching this right now. I'm going to be doing a couple things today in this video, just taking y'all through some of the reasons as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm going to give you some of the content that I'm using in the videos, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of a rundown on what I'm going to be doing. So starting out a couple of the things that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing some cooking and stuff like that, kind of walk you guys through some of the meals that I make every day, run the macros on the screen of what I'm doing, let you know different stuff about my diet, kind of what I'm putting in my meals, why I'm eating what I'm eating, and just some basic ways of dieting, you know what I mean. I'm also going to be doing some stuff talking about my life, where I came from, what I've done in my life, you know what I mean. Some of the accomplishments that I've made, some of the setbacks that I've had in my life. I'm also going to be doing some fitness videos, so I'm going to be going to the gym. I might end up doing some collabs with other people later on. I'm going to wait till my channel grows a little bit. But man, like, comment, subscribe. Comment down in the comment section on what kind of stuff you want to see me do in the videos, and I will take some of y'all's suggestions and let it rock. So we're going to be hopping over in the kitchen. We're going to go ahead and start this day off with meal number 1. I will see you guys over there. Alright guys, what's up? You're here for the very first edition of Muscle Mark's Kitchen. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. So we're going to start out just with meal number 1 for the day. We're just going to do some eggs, scrambled eggs. We're going to put some peppers and onions in there. They're East Coast fresh, got them at Kroger. Usually all I eat in my diet is chicken and turkey. I try to stay away from red meat a lot of the times unless it's like 96% lean hamburger. That's usually the only thing that I eat because red meat has such a high fat content and it's so much lower in protein than what chicken and turkey is. So it's just a cleaner meat and a cleaner way to get protein into your system, you know what I mean? It's 98% fat free with no preservatives. It's Swanson chicken, just canned chicken. Usually I just use canned chicken in the mornings and stuff for breakfast because I work 40 hours a week. So I don't really have time to put chicken in the oven. I could probably do it the night before, but honestly it's just a little bit easier to do this. It says 12.5 ounces on the can. After you drain the water out and you take the chicken out of the can, it weighs right around like 10 ounces. So you got about 10 ounces of chicken, which I'm going to be putting the macros on the screen a little bit later whenever I sit down and eat. But we're just going to be starting out. We're going to throw this thing just above halfway, and we're going to be taking our eggs. I'm just going to use 3 eggs. Usually that's what I use because it matches my macros for the day. After you guys get kind of in the routine of having a diet, you'll notice that there's a certain amount of food you can eat per day. So I've divided it up into my meals where I have 3 healthy meals that still have a lot of substance and will fill me up. So we're just going to crack these eggs, put them in here. Then after we crack these eggs, just take your fork, stir them around real good, you know what I mean? Make sure that the yolk is broken up pretty good in there. After that, we're gonna go ahead and throw some oil down into the bottom of our pan. All right, so now we're just gonna dump our eggs down into our pan. It's already warmed up. Just dump them right in there. Set the bowl or cup off to the side. We're just gonna kind of mix these around a little bit more. And we're going to throw some salt in with them, just a little bit. I don't like to over salt anything because sodium is good to have in your diet, but if you overdo it, it's bad for you. Now we're just going to let those cook off. Alright, we got the eggs down in the pan. Another thing that I like to do is try to use the same pan, so I'm going to be using this to cook these eggs, and after these eggs cook off, I'm going to be throwing the chicken and the peppers and onions down into the same pan. It just helps save on time because I've got a pretty good schedule in the morning to where I don't have a lot of time to fix my food in the morning, so whenever I do this, it makes it a lot easier on me. Alright guys, here we are. The eggs are starting to cook through, so once you get them kind of cooking through on one side, just take your fork down into the pan and just kind of scrape them, you know what I mean? Flip them around, that way we're not making an omelet, we're just gonna make them scrambled. And some people put milk in their eggs, but my dad actually informed me that it can cause the eggs to burn. So I quit putting milk in my eggs, and honestly I like the results a lot better than putting them in there. We're just gonna keep stirring these eggs around, get them to where they're all cooked. It doesn't take that long to make this meal either. It usually takes me about 5 to 10 minutes in the morning and then I'm done. So it's perfect for staying on your diet regimen and still being able to have time to make your breakfast in the morning and have a good breakfast before you go and have your day. All right, now that the eggs are done, we're just gonna take them, put them onto our plate. All right, so for the chicken, we're just gonna turn the heat up a little bit. Not a whole lot. We're just looking to brown the chicken. It's already pre-cooked, so it doesn't need to be cooked in the pan. Also, with the peppers and onions, we are going to do the same exact thing. We put them all in at the same time. And usually I like to take a top or a cover and put it over the pan. That way it keeps all the steam in, so it kind of helps get the heat down in the chicken into the onions quicker. All right, we got our heat on. Everything's good. We're gonna throw a little bit of salt down to the bottom of the pan, just a tad. I'm gonna throw just a little tiny bit more oil in here. Not a whole lot, just a little bit, just to kind of get it all over the bottom of the pan again, because the eggs pick most of it up. And we're gonna go and dump this chicken straight down into our pan. We're gonna take some of our onions and peppers, and we're gonna just drop them down in there. Just like so. All right, after you got this on, go ahead and stir it around a little bit because the bottom of them should be a little browned already. We're gonna go ahead and put the top on this and let all that steam really sit in there and keep all this stuff warm. And we'll be back in a second after I stir this. Just a quick conversation real quick to let you guys know what's going on. I've got a video that I'm gonna be showing you later that I took a couple days ago. It was whenever I first got my ring light for my phone and the stand. I got it from Amazon. It's actually a pretty good setup and it's got a good quality of light on it. I also went and bought a power source. I can show you guys right now. The only downfall to the light that I have whenever I bought it was that it has a USB cable for the power source. So anytime that you want to use it, you have to have it plugged into a wall outlet or something like that. So I got a little nifty and went and picked up a Brookstone power bank, and I've been using it to power my light for my videos. So honestly, it all worked out. But that's really the only downfall to the light. Other than that, it's a really good quality light, and I'm going to be showing you guys the video for it later whenever I sit down and eat. All right, so we're about to pop top on the pan. Go ahead and stir this around a little bit. Make sure that none of it's even burnt, you know what I mean? Just keep it all off the bottom of the pan. All right, so now that we have our chicken cooked to where we want it, we're gonna go ahead and drop our eggs back down in here because they've already gotten cold at this point. And we're just gonna mix them around in with the food, just like this. Hey, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far, just like, comment, subscribe. I hope you get my channel to grow a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of talking while I'm sitting down and eating about why I'm doing what I'm doing and who are the people that are my motivation for what I'm doing. So I just appreciate y'all viewing this channel. Let me know what's up by hitting the like button. Stick around and hopefully you guys enjoy my content. Keep on watching, but show your friends. We're going to get back to this meal. So once again, we're going to pop top on the pan. That was hot. We are done now. We're going to take our plate, set it right over here, and we're just going to dump our food right off. Alright, so that is it on our meal. Honestly, if Gordon Ramsay saw this, he would probably yell at me and tell me to get out of my own kitchen. But this is something that's easy for me to do. It's got good macros, good protein, low in fat. It's a timely meal, so I can make it before I go to work. Like I said before, I work 40 hours a week, so I don't really have a whole lot of time to be making these extravagant meals. So this is something that I just learned to make on the go. It takes me 5 to 10 minutes in the morning, and it's pretty easy. Alright guys, this is it. This is meal number one. We're sitting down, we're about to eat. Like I said, it's just 5 to 10 minutes. It's super easy. It gets your protein into your system, gets everything that you need in order to start your day with a healthy, balanced breakfast. My macros are going to be right up on the screen. Bam. We're going to go ahead and dig into this thing, man. Taste test for the boys, you know what I'm saying? That is perfect. Alright, I'm gonna grab my coffee. Got liquid dopamine in the cup. You know you can't go wrong with some coffee, some liquid dopamine. It's fire. I have to have caffeine in the morning before I start my day. That is something that is an absolute have to. And it works as a natural dietary supplement too. So as long as you have caffeine in your system, you're gonna be keeping that heart rate up and you're gonna be burning more calories. Fire. So while I'm sitting here eating, I'm just gonna be telling you guys a couple things. I'm gonna give a couple shout outs to some guys first. People like Jesse James West. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but go over and check out his YouTube channel. He does a lot of fitness videos, daily lives. He does a lot of videos where he eats and trains like people for an entire 24-hour period. I know one time he did like Mark Wahlberg. It's kind of cool to see people do those kinds of things. People like Jesse and Bradley Martin are the backbone of the YouTube fitness community, and it's people like you guys is why I'm starting to make my own channel and starting to reach out and finally start to do YouTube. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I've been watching all these videos online for all this time, and I finally made the decision to make a YouTube channel. So here I am. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this meal. After I'm done, I'm gonna send you guys over to the video I made a couple days ago. Let you see my very first video I did with my new Amazon ring light, just kind of a review into 3 different light settings. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what I went over. So I'll see you guys in a second. Hey, what's up guys? It's Marcus. I'm just here today to show you a little video and do a little bit of a quality test on my camera. It's my iPhone 7, and I actually just ordered the 10-inch ring light with the stand. It's got the 360 rotation, USB plug-in. It's got 3 different light settings on it, so I'm just gonna be testing it out to try to see what kind of quality I can get out of my camera and see if my lighting system is going to be good for me or not. But it's just going to be a short video. That's it. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so we're back. I got a different light setting on here. This is actually the one that it comes with standard. Whenever you first open it up, it opens up to this light setting. I'm going to be trying out the other one here in a second, but I'm just trying to get a little bit of a view of what they look like and how they're going to look in the videos, because I have to try to make a decision on what I'm going to use. That's it. I'm about to hit the next one. Alright, this is the light setting that is in between. There's 3 different settings on the light. So the first one is kind of like a white light, and the second one is one in between, but the third one is an ambient or like an orange light, and it just kind of gives you different texture to your videos and just kind of changes your skin tone a little bit and makes the quality of the video look a little bit better, depending on what kind of video that you're trying to shoot. Usually if it's a vlog or something, I see a lot of people using the ambient light or the orange light to give them a little bit better of a skin tone. So that's it. This is the one in between. Alright, so the light setting that I ended up going with was actually the very first one that I covered. It's more of the ambient or natural looking light. It's kind of got the orange tint to it. It gives your whole video a little bit of a better quality, so whenever it comes to putting your color into your video and your editing, you don't have to do as much twisting and tweaking to it that you would have to if you were using the super white light. And the white light kind of washes out my skin tone a lot and makes me look super pale. So I decided to go with the very first one. Like I said before, it just gives a better quality to the video overall. Alright, well, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that everybody enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I got my Instagram handle down on the bottom of the page right now. It's M1997pot. Hit me up on Instagram, hit me up down in the comment section, let me know what kind of content you'd like to see in my videos. Eventually I'm going to be making videos where I go to the gym and get some workouts in. I'm going to have to find somebody to run my camera for me, and eventually I'm going to be buying a lot better equipment so I won't be filming on my iPhone 7 like I said in the video before. So hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great day. Fun. Peace.